All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on a digital agency called BusinessAra. We'll take a look at their model, what they promise, and what we can learn from how they operate.
Okay, let's kick things off with a question that, probably keeps a lot of business owners up at night. You've got an amazing product, a fantastic service, but how in the world do you get noticed online and actually find the people who need you? It's a huge challenge.
And that's exactly the problem that BusinessAra says it can solve. So how do they do it? Let's dig in.
Okay, first things first. What exactly is BusinessAra? Let's get to the heart of what makes this company tick. So, in their own words, they're a results-driven team. What's really interesting here is the crew they've assembled. You've got the tech people handling the behind-the-scenes stuff, the creative designers making things look great, the marketing brains mapping out the strategy, and the managers holding it all together. It really sounds like they're aiming to be a one-stop shop, covering all the bases.
And here are the core values they're all about. Now, we see lists like this all the time, right? But things like communication and being trusted, those are absolutely crucial when you're hiring an agency. You have to be on the same page and you really have to trust them with your business.
All right, so we've got a sense of who they are. But now, let's get into what they actually do. Think of it as their toolkit for growth.
Now, check this out. I think this is pretty smart. They don't just list the service. They tie it directly to a benefit for your business. So it's not just, hey, we do social media management. It's we amplify your online presence and grow your audience. See the difference? It's all about the results, not just the to-do list.
So, having a bunch of great tools is one thing, but how do you actually put them to work? That brings us to their process. Let's break down their step-by-step plan for getting clients where they want to go. So here's their method, and notice how it flows, right? It all starts with them really digging into your vision and doing the research before they even think about building anything. And that last step, execution and optimization, that's huge. It means they don't just launch a project and walk away. They stick around to tweak it and make it better, which is exactly what you want. All right, now for the million-dollar question. Does any of this actually work? Let's get into the proof, the real results, and what their clients have to say.
And they kick things off with a pretty big number. 1,165 projects completed. Wow. A number like that basically screams, we've been around the block. It tells you they've probably seen it all and know how to get things done.
Okay, so here we've got a quote from an ice cream company in Australia. I love this. They call it a strategic triumph. That's not just, oh, we got a few more likes. That sounds like it really moved the needle for their business, That's the kind of feedback that really counts.
And here's another hard number. A 300% increase in user engagement for a startup. Now, engagement isn't just about people looking at your stuff. It's about them liking, commenting, sharing, actually doing something. It's a sign that people are connecting with the brand, and that's often where the real magic starts. This quote might be my favorite. My father is very happy with the website you have developed. Forget the big numbers for a second. At the end of the day, so much of this is just about making a real person, a business owner, feel proud of what they've built online. It just brings it all back down to earth, doesn't it?
Whoa, okay, this gives you a sense of the skill they're working at. Managing 36 social media accounts at once? That takes some serious organization. And look at that audience reach, hitting over 117,000 people. That shows they know how to create stuff that people actually want to see and share.
And let's wrap up the results section with this one from a client in India. They praise the graphic design, the lead generation, but then they say, it was an amazing experience overall. And that's so important. It's not just about getting the work done, it's about making the whole journey smooth and positive. A 5+ review says it all, really.
Okay, so we've seen who they are, what they do, how they do it, and the results they've gotten. There's only one thing left to cover. How do you actually get started with them? Ready to fly? I kind of like that. It's a fun, optimistic way to ask if you're ready to take your business to the next level. It's definitely better than a boring click here, right? And here's the practical info. You've got a few ways to get in touch, but the big thing to notice is that free strategy call. It's a super valuable, no-pressure way for you to talk to them, lay out your problems, and just see if there's a good vibe before you sign anything. It's a really smart first step. So there you have it, a quick look inside BusinessAra. We've seen their structure, their process, and what their clients think. And it all boils down to one final question for you to think about. What could the right digital partner do for your business?